Hi guys, it's Lisa. It's time for some sad chat. How are you all doing this evening? I'm doing okay. I've had a fun-filled week. I've been to this place called Antelope Canyon. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook have seen the pictures already, but I'll throw a couple in here for those of you who have not seen them. But this place supposedly was discovered by a 12-year-old Navajo girl who was herding her sheep, whatever. The sheep went running, and I guess they went in there and she found it. So yeah, but the colors were really beautiful. It had a lot to do with the, is it resolution or whatever that you put your camera on, because what I saw in there was just red clay, like red brick. Now some of the pictures are like, the colors are purple on the site, like purple, red, whatever, but I didn't see any of those colors. I asked the guide about it and she said that it depends on the time of day. Like those colors you would see during like after 3. She said after like 3:30. We went about 1, so our tour was over at 2. And yeah, so yeah, some of the colors that's from the site I didn't get to see, but for the most part it was really beautiful. Even the picture that I just showed you guys, that really bright orange, that was not what I saw either, but she adjusted something on the camera and it made it that color. So yeah, whatever. So I have a lot to talk about today, or a lot to, we're gonna discuss. I'm gonna discuss. So I had to write some stuff down because I always forget. So before we do that, we're gonna talk about my shopping, and if I have a chance, if it's not too long, then I will go through my Estee Lauder Blockbuster so you guys can see what's inside, because I said I was going to do that. But the only shopping I did was I went to the Dollar Tree and I found these, and I'm going to use these for all of my spices, not just salt and pepper. I bought like 10 of these, and I'm going to tell you a story if I have time about this. So yeah, so I have these, which is really nice. It has that copper color. I have a can that I got from IKEA, that I put my utensils in, and it was silver, and I painted it this color, so spray painted, so it looks exactly the same color. They have little tin cups, they have little bowls. I'm going to go and get a tin cup, and I'm going to use that on top of my stove. Like when I'm cooking, stirring something, I can put the spoon in the cup. Right now I have like a little spoon holder, but I think this would be pretty, this color would be pretty with my utensils instead of the spoon holder. So I did get some of these. They had these also. These. Now, they feel a little cheap. I'm not going to be using these to cook with, because I don't want this scratching up the bottom of my nice pots, but I will hang them on the wall as decor. So I got the slided spoon, this one, and this one. And they had some other pieces like a potato masher, I remember that, and whatever else, I don't remember, but these are the 4 that I got. So that's pretty much all I got for I bought some hairpins and some what do you call it, Q-tips and cotton balls, but you guys don't want to see all that. Now I got some things in the mail. Those of you who are not familiar with this company, is called Social Nature, socialnature.com, and you can try out the products and just do a little review on their site. That's all they ask you to do. And what they do is they give you coupons to go to the store and get your free item, and along with that they also send you another coupon for a percentage off if you decide to buy the product. Like for instance, I just got this for a free loaf of this bread. Now that one's free, and then they sent me $1 off coupon for the bread. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't gone to the store yet, so just take this to the store. I have to figure out where this is. Now, the snacks that I tried last time came from Walmart. I could not find the other two yet because I haven't gone to the grocery store to look. But yeah, this is another one I got for another free bread. This is called sprouted bread. So that one's free, and then they gave me a coupon for $1 off. So stuff like that. You go into the site and you choose, you do your profile, everything, and then you choose the items that you would want to try. And you click, you click on it, it tells you all about the products, and then you click it and say that you want to try it. So when they get around to you, whatever, I guess there's so many people wanting to try stuff, but they'll send you an email telling you that you have the chance to try it. You need to get in and respond back to that email. And so I've gotten a couple of things so far. I'll put the link down below. And this time they sent me a little card, a little letter that says thank you for trying. Actually, this is from this bread. Made this bread. This one. Which one? No, not that one. This one. They put a letter in there saying thank you for trying, and they also put a recipe. Y'all won't be trying chocolate pudding. No, chocolate bread pudding cups. I can't talk. Yeah, so I don't like bread pudding. But anyway, once I try this bread, I'll let you guys know. Uh-oh. So we talked about social nature and sprouted bread. Okay, my husband took me ballroom dancing last night. It was really nice. We learned the rumba, so it was good. Our teacher was very nice. Guys, if you're in the Phoenix area and you want to learn something like that, the place was called Fat Cat Ballroom Dancing and something else. So Fat Cat, and the girl who was our instructor was named Katie. Katie was really sweet. So yeah, I told you about Antelope Canyon. What else? Karaoke. So by now, those of you who watched the videos or haven't gotten a chance to watch it, whatever, I did a video about a karaoke machine that my husband gave me. And I love the machine. We went karaoke singing the other night. We usually go on Wednesdays. But this time we went on Thursday to another place. And he told me that I was getting dressed, as a matter of fact. And I told you guys my husband was taking me out to karaoke. And then someplace afterwards. There was no someplace afterwards. It was, my friends were there at karaoke. They had 2 tables set up for me. Happy birthday. See my balloons. I'll show you right quick. Back there. Right. Uh-oh. Yeah, there they are. And my little sign. I got to take the black thing off. But yeah, I got some gifts and some stuff. So they really surprised me. Karaoke, the DJ said happy birthday to me. It was just really nice. The little room or bar area, whatever, that they had karaoke in, they just kept bringing us drinks and food, and we just had a good time. So I really appreciate that. And my son, my oldest son, actually came too. He didn't necessarily come for my birthday, but he came to see me. It just happened that it just happened to fall in the same month. My birthday is not until the 23rd, just on Thanksgiving this year. But I've been doing stuff. My husband's been planning stuff for me every day since November started. So we didn't do anything today, but yeah, like every other day, every other day we were doing something. So that's basically it. Before we get into the discussion, I'm thinking that's it, because that's all I have on my list. Now I wanted to do a little shout out, and I'm going to shout out, what's her name? Sharon. She's So Fabulous. Now, some of you may know who that is. Some of you may not. She's doing very well as far as her subscribers and stuff. And I'm not saying that she needs my help, but I found her through Style My Curves Kira and Petalist Bliss, because they did a collab. And that's how I found her. Now, although, she's doing well, I wouldn't have known about her had I not found her through someone else. So with that, I'm telling you guys about her because you may not know who she is. So I'm gonna leave her link below. You can go over and check her out. She does home decor. She's a truck driver for Ashley's Furniture, and she is funny. She's just hilarious. She reminds me of an aunt of mine named Ruby, and I told her this. So whenever I need a good laugh, I look at her videos. I watch her videos anyway, but for a good laugh, her personality, everything. I told her, you are my aunt, reincarnated, or black folks say aunt. So you are my aunt, reincarnated. I love it. The way her face is shaped. I think she's Native American a little bit. She has some, because she has those features like my family. And I just see my aunt when I look at her. And it makes me happy because she was one of my favorite aunts. So anyway, I'll put her information down below. And I think there's another one I want to shout out. He's not a bigger YouTuber as Sharon is, but his name is Mark. He goes by The Gospel. I'll put his information down there too. And I think he's just getting started, but he does stories about what's going on in the news, and it's like self-help stories. He gives advice, just talks about stuff. I like listening to him. He has the most gorgeous eyes, but I like listening to him. He's very intelligent. His opening line is basically, "Hi, I'm Mark," with the C. I am, he is, am I, and I am he, or something like that. But I love to watch him. So you guys just go over and check both of them out. If you decide to stay, subscribe, that's good. Just let them know that I sent you over there. But just go check them out. Because we have to help each other. And not that I have that many subscribers, but it may be somebody that watches me that doesn't know about these people. I'm saying these people, but you know what I mean. Doesn't know about them. Just like somebody watching them may not know about me. So we have to help each other. That's enough of that. So I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm looking at this stuff. So guys, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I'm kind of torn because my brother and his family wants to come to my house to eat, meaning that I'll be cooking. But it's also my birthday, and I don't know if I want to cook. Now I've been invited to my girlfriend VJ's house for Thanksgiving, but I kind of want food when I get home too. So I might just go ahead and cook and have my brother come over. They might spend the night before or something, so they can eat early and then they can stay however long they want to stay, and I'll go to my friend's house. So I haven't worked it out yet. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it. So, discussion. Now, I was in Dollar Tree today. I wanted to take back one of these because I bought 2 of these before I left to go to the canyon, whatever, and just to see how they were going to act, because I initially got them for salt and pepper, and then once I got it home I was like, you know what, I'll put my other seasonings in these too. So I was going to go back and get some more. One of them did not open, so I was going to take that one back and exchange it. Now normally I just say forget it, but I really like these, and I know they're not going to be around long, so I was like, I'm going to get another one. So I had these 2, I can't show you because I took it back, air freshener little things that you plug into the wall. Not plug in, but you put it into a plug-in and stick it into the wall, and they didn't have a smell. So I'd opened one and I took that one back along with the ones that I didn't open. So I had the receipt for those, but I couldn't find the receipt for this, which bought it 2 different times. Of course I found it when I came home, but it said on the receipt that you can't exchange anything that's open. I'll let forget that. So I took it and they exchanged it. Now, I know you can't do refunds at Dollar Tree because that's what the receipt says. I didn't have a problem with that. We got there, me and my husband. We walked in the door. It was this girl standing at one of the registers. She had like black roots and blonde, whitish looking hair on the top, So I guess she was a brunette, naturally. Anyway, when I saw her, I said to him, this is not going to be good. I said, I might have to curse somebody out. She just had that look. So whenever I'm in a situation like that, I usually pray before I deal with a person because I know how I am. I didn't really pray that much. I just kind of put it out there, but I didn't say, Lord, hold my tongue like I normally do. And whenever I don't do that, things go bad. It did not go bad. It could have gone worse. But here's what happened. We started walking towards the register. She picked something up, this basket of stuff, and then went back the other way. Now the heifer saw us coming. I know she saw us coming. So she walked away. So at this point, another lady was walking by us, another associate, and my husband said to her, ma'am, we want to exchange some stuff. So this lady walks us back over to the register where their first heifer had walked away from. As we were approaching, right there, this lady walks up with stuff. So the girl comes back and she stands there. And the lady that was helping us said to her, they have some things they want to exchange. She starts to ring up the lady who was standing at the register. So the other associate said, no, they were first. She said, no, she was here first. She said, no, she was here first. So I looked at my husband because the lady was not there first. She walked up as we were going to the register, so we were first. Anyway, I said, it's okay, just go ahead. So we're standing there. She's telling the lady, after she did whatever she did, I guess she returned some stuff or exchanged some stuff, whatever. And she said, well, can I have my receipt back? And the girl said, no, you can't. We keep the receipt. And she says, well, I have other stuff on there. What if I want to return something? This heifer did like this. I looked at my husband again. I'm always looking at my husband. I looked at him again like, okay. And the lady walked away. Had that been me, no, you gonna give me a receipt. Can you get your manager? Somebody gonna give me my receipt. Either you guys make a copy or something, but I'm not leaving up out of here with my receipt without it. Now, I worked in retail. I never worked at the Dollar Tree. And I've never really returned anything to the Dollar Tree either. But I know that when you return stuff, for the most part, they ask you, do you want this receipt? If you say yes, they give it to you. Or they just give it to you anyway. If you say no, they destroy it or whatever they do with it. But they do ask you. So I didn't understand why she couldn't have her receipt back. But that was not my business. So anyway, the heifer starts to help us. She goes, so what's going on? This is her whole attitude. I looked at my husband again. I said, I'd like to exchange. First I said, can I return this? I don't have a receipt for it. I thought this was the one. She says, no, we can't do exchanges without receipts. I was like, okay, no problem. But I do want to return these. I thought she was going to say something about the fact that I opened one, but she didn't say anything. Okay. She says, I said, I just want to exchange. Do you know what you want to exchange it for? I said, no, I know I don't want to exchange it for what I got because this shit right here don't work. But I said, no, I don't know yet. Probably I was going to get some more of these, but I had to. Why I had to tell her that? So I says, no, I'm not sure. Well, I just because we don't do returns. I said, okay. I said, excuse me. I said, excuse me, what? And she said, we don't do returns. I says, well, I did say that I was exchanging. And she goes, okay. So you have to talk to them with that little voice, like the voice I use with my kindergarten students when I was teaching. You have to talk to them like this because sometimes that's what they understand. Certain people. So I said, well, I did say that I was exchanging. So I think I'm pretty aware of. Anyway. So as we walked away, I told my husband, I said, see, this is what I'm talking about. She's all like the attitude with the face and everything. I said, this is what I was talking about. I said, and I'm not like this. And I wasn't hiding my voice. I was saying it out loud. I said, she's just nasty. She's nasty. And I said, I'm not like this. I'm normally not like this. So somebody get me to this point. Anyway, I said, I'm not going to let this girl mess up my day. So I went and got my stuff. I'm standing there and I'm unscrewing the things and making sure that they work because some of them are really tight, guys. So if you're going to buy these, before you take them, screw it, make sure it'll open because some of them you get it on there and you can't get it off. It's like real hard to get off. So as we're walking away, she says, your stuff, she's going to help you over at this register. I look back and she was talking to the lady who was initially helping us. So I was like, okay. So I got everything I needed. I was talking to my husband. I says, oh, I'm good for writing comments and reviewing folk and stuff. So I said, yeah, I just need to get her name. So we got the stuff. We went back to the register. And that lady didn't know how to do a return, exchange. So she asked the nasty heifer, So she turned around. She said, what is it? What is it? What is going on? Anyway, she told her to call the manager. So the manager came. Nice guy named Gabriel, I think his name was. So when the girl came over to help her, I saw her name. Andriana or something like that. So I wrote it down. And, they're going to get some words from me. But the guy did the return. He was showing her how to do the exchange. He was showing her what to do. And then when he got done with my receipt, he kind of pushed it over to me. He says, okay, that's yours. And I looked at my husband again. Like, didn't this hoe over here tell that lady that they kept the receipts? Anyway, at one point, I forgot this. Now, I thanked the lady for what she did, and I thanked him. He was really nice, and she was nice. But that other one, at some point when she was talking to us, she got finished saying what she said when she said the part about because we don't do returns. And I said, excuse me, basically, okay, I just said exchange. And she went like, and that's when I said to my husband, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. I ain't going to jail for snatching this heifer. Anyway, and you know that people expect black women especially to be angry, but a lot of the times they don't know what comes before that. I'm not saying that it's okay for somebody to act a donkey, because we are in control of our own actions, but I do understand that word provoke. I do understand. I'm not going to allow anybody to get me out of my element, because I love my freedom too much to be going to jail. But this right here can get me in trouble, because I have no filter sometimes when it comes to certain things. I am very intelligent, but I can get ratchet. I can go from 0 to ratchet very quickly if I have to. And I bring out the black girl with the head and everything in the hand and all that too. You know, you do all that to drive the point home. To drive the point. So, yeah. Anyway. But I think my husband centers me anyway. So, yeah. So that was that. I just had to tell that little story. You know, they're saying that sometimes that when it comes to retail, I was in retail for years. So I do understand how a person can get to a point where they're just tired and fed up, because I've been there. But when I got there, I quit. I got rid of the job, because I'm figuring if I have to snap at these people, then I don't need to be here, because this is customer service. This is what we do. People can be nasty. And I do believe that the customer is not always right. I'm a firm believer of that. They're not always right. Because where does respect meet disrespect? If you can stand there, I've been at work before, and I've stood and I've heard a customer cursing a girl out to the point where she was in tears. That could not be me, because I would have lost my job that day. I'm just saying, I'm not going to stand there and allow you to disrespect me just because you're supposed to be right. If you're not going to curse me out and call me names, and I'm supposed to take it. I'm just not cut from that cloth. I'm not set up that way. So I can be respectful of you being respectful. If you want to get nasty, downright ratchet, then I can get nasty and downright fucking ratchet. I'm just going to say it. I can. So anyway, see, I'm getting upset, and they ain't even got nothing to do with me. But yeah. So guys, what do you think about that? I feel that everybody should have to work mandatory at least 6 months in retail. They have a whole lot more respect for the people in retail. And maybe the people in retail won't have to come to work with attitudes. So, it kind of works both. I'm kind of seeing it from both sides, because I have been in positions where I was just so tired of people that any little thing set me off. And maybe the girl was having a bad day. That's what Rodney said. But my point was, if she having a bad day, she don't need to be here. If you're around people and you don't want to fool with people today, then you need to take your behind home, or take your behind someplace else, take a break, have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. Guys, you know I really don't curse like that, but I'm on roll. So, give me this. Anyway, let me know how you feel about that. Let me know if you've ever been in a situation where somebody might have rubbed you the wrong way. But you know, if I had gotten nasty and ratchet and yelling, and you know, that's not in my nature to be cursing nobody like that out in the store. And you know, I mean, I can get, like I said, the head thing, whatever going on, if I have to. But for the most part, that's just not me. I'll walk away first. But usually in those situations, they look at the woman, the black woman, and nobody else sees anything else. If the police is called, they're always looking at the black woman as being the aggressor, because 9 times out of 10 she is being aggressor. But they never really think about why she's like this right now, what made her, what took her to this level. And when you have those low-key nasty heifers on this side fueling a fire over here, and when it's called out, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with her, and she just went crazy and she started, yeah. So yeah, like I said, not condoning bad behavior, but like Chris Rock says, I'm not saying it's okay, but I understand, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So guys, it is 25 minutes. Is it 22 minutes or something? So I'm going to do another video showing you the Estee Lauder thingy. So I'll be doing that one sometime tonight. Right now I'm going to go and cook my baby some dinner, because tonight is Rodney's late night. He works late, so he won't be coming in until early in the morning. So I don't cook really for him on those nights. Sometimes I do and just leave it out for him for the next morning. But for tonight, I'm just going to be cooking for my son. So anyway, guys, that's that. I wanted to share that with you, and thank you for watching. I think that's all I have to say. I would talk, I'm trying to think, I'm looking around. I think that's it. I would talk to you guys later, so take care, be good. Try to be good. But if you can't be good at it too.